Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today, well, just can't really see much, but we are going to go move some of the calves that are still out at grass. We're going to move them on to the next field, next paddock so to speak, but to do that first we have to go lift some temporary fencing, wire and pigtails so that we have enough to split the next field so we can let them in. And here today giving me a hand is my brother.
Hi.
So he got home from school early, it's on a Friday, so my father says he was going out of the house, he's not allowed to stay in the house, so I don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse to have him with me, but sure, we'll make him do some work anyways. So we'll get to it anyways, we'll go out the Jeep and we'll go lift this fence. So, right, no you don't hold it yet, bro. Right, out. You can leave the drone there. Put the drone up when we move the cattle. We're going to lift the fence. It's along the road, along the top of our tillage field, where we had calves out just grazing down the volunteer. Well, there was very little volunteers, but a lot of wild grass come back in it. So I have a reeler. So we're going to lift this. There's quite a lot of it, and we'll use that then for doing what we need to do. Field is a bit wet and mucky, so we're not going to bring in the Jeep. We're just going to have to leave that there. Have a reeler to do that. And just on something, it is quite cold today. And as you can see, I don't have overalls. He doesn't have overalls. He won't pawn his overalls, so he's just being thick about it. But I only have one pair of overalls and they're in the wash at the minute, my JCB ones. I used to have, you might have seen them in some of the videos, the red and navy, Strathclyde nutrition overalls that I got 7 or 8 years ago. Fantastic overalls that did the job until Bertie, when he was a pup, decided he wanted to put a few ventilation holes into them, and there's not much of them left now. So if anyone watching has a business and wants to get some free walking advertisements, please send me on a pair of overalls, because I need another one, particularly when we get to the spring and we start the slurry season, as you get 2 or 3 days out of a pair of overalls and you have to wash and you go with your second pair. So if any business has overalls and you want to send me one, and just for free advertisement, we walk around with them, around in them all the time, please. Well, I don't, my email or address isn't on anything, but you head down and hit me in the business email below, farmerphil135. You can head over there and we'll get in contact, or we'll sort something out. Also, something now, as in the last video I put up, or one of the previous videos I put up, the dairy calf to beef statistics and genetic evaluation. At the very end of that, for those of you that made it to the end, I am after starting a dairy calf to beef WhatsApp group, and if anyone is interested in joining that, also go into the description down below and get that email. It could actually be quite windy today, probably not a good idea, but anyways, head down to that email, send me an email, a little bit about yourself, just what county you're in and what you do, just sort of advice from the men, not to be letting everyone into the WhatsApp group. So Eric is surprised at how wet the place is, but anyways, we will leave it at that and we'll get into what needs to be done. So I have my knife, we'll get the reeler. So we have a reeler, so just one, hopefully it holds it all on it. It might not, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. So right, which do you want to do?
Camera or what?
Oh no, as in, do you want to gather pigtails or roll wire?
Roll wire, because I'm not doing heavy lifting.
Okay, you're rolling wire.
Yay!
Now bro, walk to the very end of that field and take it off at the corner.
Oh, fuck you.
You want to roll it?
Can I not do it there?
But you have to take it off at both ends. So you either walk to that end and take it off, and then walk to that end and take it off. You picked it.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are.
You have to take it off at both ends. How are you going to roll it off?
Is that electrified?
No, it's not.
I dare you. Touch it. I touch it.
This is what goes on every time he comes out to do something. It's a struggle. It is an absolute struggle.
Ian, whoa. Gotta go.
Hold on. He's not the fittest buck in the world, but he just decided that it's going to be easier, instead of walking and rolling, to roll up on one end, which obviously it is. But now he has to walk to the other end of the field. He'll be out of breath by the time he gets back. Anyways, so I have a few pigtails and a battery. I actually forgot the battery fence was up here. But we have quite a bit of temporary fencing around these fields when we let the calves out, because as you can see there's not exactly a whole lot along the road hedge. Just, we generally don't let cattle out here. But we'll lift these up anyways. We'll get it done. Hopefully it stays dry. There is rain out that way, but hopefully it stays dry. So I won't put the drone up. I won't put the drone up here because there's not much to see, but when we go to move the cattle and that onto the next paddock, we'll put the drone up. So anyways, we'll get to it. I'm going to have to put this down. Will I? Oh, stab my dirt rod. Right. So now, with our pigtails gathered up, battery fence we don't need it, but we'll bring it back to the yard. And just in case some of you are wondering why is all the grain at the front, that's a side effect of my father and uncle doing some of the outside feeding, where they love to fill a drum till it's literally spills out of it everywhere, and that's why the back of the Jeep gets covered in meal, and that's why we have the tray in it. So don't ask me why they do it, I can never fathom it. But how are you getting on? You're not keeping that tight, bro. Bro, you're supposed to keep that tight. Stand back. Keep a pull on it. Come on. Stand still and roll. Come on. That's what you're supposed to do, is stand still and roll. That's what I told you to do. I think it'll be faster if I just do it myself. We're going to be here all day waiting for him to roll that up.
I did most of the work, so.
Most of it?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Very sweet.
Where's it pointing? So now,
how do I point it down?
you just twist the camera. Look where it's pointing.
Down.
Hold the trigger. Just hold the trigger all the time and move it. And you make sure it points in the right direction.
Yeah.
So anyways, when my brother's trying to master the camera, something we always do at the end, we put this little knot on it when we roll it up with the reelers, so that we can hook it in over that. And just pull it in tight, put the brake on it. Keeps the whole job tidy. Something we should have done, or I should have done, instead of bringing the gearless reeler, I should have bring the geared reeler. It would have made our lives a little bit easier. But anyways, I'll get the camera off him now. So, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, we are.
So anyways, that's it now. We're all rolled up, ready to go. So we'll head on into the out farm and we will get the cattle moved and put the drone up, and hopefully we're heading off that direction. There's rain there, might be drizzling a bit there. Hopefully now it doesn't rain and we'll get the drone up. So anyways, we'll keep motoring. So now everyone, we're just coming into the out farm, and just, you can see there, that field there, that's the field where we did all the topping with the 35 and got rid of thistles. We're holding that for grass now for the first of the cattle to come out. They'll be going out there. We'll probably, normally in this out farm we graze about 50 bulls. So when the time comes in February, all going well, we'll be putting 50 bulls out there to start the grazing rotations in this out farm. Anyways, we'll just tip into the yard now and we'll tip out the field to where we need to go. So now while he's opening that, we'll have to go into 4-wheel drive because this will be mucky. So we go here to some drier ground. Oh Jesus, I hope I don't get stuck. So anyways, he shuts that. So there's the cover crop. That's where the cattle will be going last. That'll be the last bit to graze. We've 2 fields to be grazed, well 3 fields to be grazed. We've the bog, 2 small ones. They have this one ash. As you can see, it is very much skint. We were to move them 2 days ago, but just with everything that's been going on, just been very busy, very busy. We just didn't get around to it, but they can go into the yard, and we have bales of hay left in there for them in the manger. So there's not a loss in them that way. They'll be still on this field purely so they can get into the yard, so they can lie down in the shed. Shed is bedded, so they can lie down and stay nice and comfortable, and giving them hay so the grass doesn't go through them as quick, just to slow it down, give them a bit of dry fibre. So anyways, we're going to be letting them out here. I may go out the next time because we'll have to let down the fence. Oh, I forgot to turn off the fence. Shit. Right, back in we go to turn off the fence. Fence off. Now we go back out and we go do what we need to do. So now, attempt number 2 to get now here. Right, you get out now as well, bro. Because you'll need to stop them before, while I get through. You have to stop them. So we have 6,000 volts in that fence, and yeah, and that's why they have great respect for it. But one thing, we are going to be sacrificing this field. It will, as it is a bit mucky. There's still the grass isn't there, it hasn't been harmed yet, but it probably, when you see we've 3 fields out here, so we've that one there where we're letting them out now, and there's no power in that, bro. Yeah, so we're letting them on this field, and then they'll be going for that field, and then the field out the far side, a bog, a great stretch of ground there. But we'll end up having to sacrifice this field so they can make it back to the yard, so we can give them hay and so that they can have straw. The other alternative is to put out ground feeders, and you're going to be tracking in and out with bales of hay, and just there'll be less damage done to the field by just letting them do their own thing. And it'll be the same again when we go to cover crop, which is out there. That'll be done the same way. That field will get sacrificed, but we'll head with a couple of bags of grass seed and roll it and chain harrow it, and there shouldn't be a loss in it. So there's the boys anyways. We've 50 here, so we may get to it because they'll be hungry now to get a bit of fresh grass. So right, bro, that will close now. Yeah, here, see this? Throw this around that.
Ah, like a hook to stop it from moving.
Yeah, stop it from moving. So right, how are we going to do this? Hold that. Right. So bro,
Yeah.
I'm going to drive through here. As soon as I drive through, your job is to stop them, don't let them by. I drive through. You don't let them through.
Yeah.
As I get through, you just stand there. I'll do the rest. Actually, you just make sure they don't get through. Then we drive through.
Yeah. No.
So now, the plan is, so we have permanent wire. So you can see it's actually completely overgrown now. That'll have to be sorted for next year. Bit of bush killer, and the chainsaw, well, not so much the chainsaw, the hedge trimmer, and we'll snag that. But we have a permanent fence up to there, back down to that corner. So we have to put up a wire now from that corner to the corner to the corner, and then let them in. And this hasn't been grazed since we cut the silage off it, so there is a nice mat of stuff. Look, there's not going to be a whole lot of energy or power in it, but the goal is to keep the cattle out. The hay, we're giving a bit of meal inside as well, hence the back of the Jeep the way it is, and the hay and the meal is to more or less keep them just yeah, keep them happy, and then this is to fill their bellies and keep them out. That's our goal, is just try and keep them out all winter, so that the likes of them, now they won't all be, but the best of them can hit the shed in around April, so we can finish them during the summer, or around 17-18 months, to have a bit of cash flow during the summer. That's the plan anyways. But anyways, we'll get to it now. We'll drive down to the far corner and then we'll start laying. Not to be driving the Jeep forward and back. So you hold that, something good and heavy, put muscles on you, and the twine. So we can tie the end of that to the steel wire up there, and we can hang the reeler on that. We should have enough wire, I think, and then we'll use this then to tie it into a bush or something here to make the corner. That's the usual old way of doing things.
That train?
Huh?
Is that train?
That's a tractor. What? Muscles? Muscles? Come on, you're supposed to have big muscles. Come on.
Fuck you, bro.
No.
Ow.
So now, all we have to do is just pull that through that, and then stick pigtails either end of it, and we should be grand. So I'll walk up here and make sure there's enough on that. No, you stand there till I make sure there's enough up there, because we don't want to end up not enough and neither of us at either end of it. So we go this way. So now we're just up here, so we'll just tie it onto the wire there. There is still quite a bit of fencing to be done, permanent fencing to be put up in here. That's a coppiced hedge there. It's all overgrown at the minute, but you can just see some of the sprigs of whitethorn and that coming back. And I know our fence may look very low. To be perfectly honest, yeah, it's very, very low. We put it in with the idea that, you know, we'd mostly have calves in here, and we kind of got a bit carried away with ourselves and put in very low. But saying that though, we've never had a bull walk across it. Once you put 6,000-7,000 volts in it, the smell of it is enough to keep them away from it. But anyways, we'll get this tied on and I'll stop ranting. So now, that's that way. Probably should have brought pigtails with me. I could have put up on the way back down. Anyways, whenever. Right, bro, you go that way. So now, you hold this, bro. I'll tighten this up and put where it needs to go.
All eyes on you, bro. Literally.
This might do the job. An old welding rod. Good for what's in. An old Banjax welding rod through the reeler. So now that'll stop that. It's just hooked to a bit of barbed wire. None of the plastic is touching any of the metal, so it's insulated. So now we just have to put up the pigtails. Then the sun is out, so hopefully we get the drone up, and we'll have to do a bit of sorting there, just tie back that wire and tie back that wire and do a bit of sorting just to get power into the permanent fencing as we turned it off, to make sure there was maximum amount of power in that paddock, just to get them trained onto the temporary wire. So anyways, right, bro, you take a lock of pigtails, you start there, go that way. I go to the other end and start going the other way.
Rightio, bro.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, don't fall.
Literally.
No, that should be enough for you, okay? So now we have the fence up, pigtails in, all's ready. It does look like it's going to start raining, but we'll pop the drone up and we'll let them in, and then we can sort out what has to be done out in the other field while they're grazing away in here. But we'll get the drone up now before it does start to rain. So that is the plan anyways. So right bro, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Hang on. So now everyone, cattle are out here in the field, grazing away, not a bother on them. And in all my stupidity, part of the bargaining to get this lad out was to let him fly the drone. So I'm going to just tidy up the bit there, and he can fly the drone for a few seconds, and by God, if he crashes it, there'll be fucking more. So, you know how to fly, bro?
Yeah. You told me how to fly.
So remember, don't run into the trees. There's no poles or wires, just mind the trees, and that's recording whatever you see. So
Well, how do you...
we'll get to see what he does. I'll probably put in at the end of the video whatever he captured flying about. But anyways, so the plan is we'll pull that back and we'll just put to there. That I'll see, I might have a bit of twine in the Jeep, or I get the bit of twine off, a bit of twine there, tie that to the tree or something, and then we have to join up a wire beyond in the other corner to power all the permanent fencing out the back, and then we should be good at that. So we'll get to it. My battery is nearly dead, so we'll try and keep the filming a bit on the shorter side. So now everyone, I just have that tidied up. Bro was flying the drone, I started to run out of battery, and then I started to land and he started to shit himself. He was getting quite in a bit of a tizzy, but I kind of did it on purpose, just to give him a little bit of a fright. But anyways, so cattle, not lost them now. I have that tidied up, so we'll go back into the yard. We'll turn on the fence. We've a joiner to join on to power the fence, and we're finished. Check the fence, make sure it's running, and we are good to go home. And the calves, or yearlings, whatever you want to call them, will be good for, I'd say, another 3, 4, maybe 5 days, and they'll be ready to get the next one about the same again, 3, 4, 5 days, and then the big one, which they should get a week out of. And I'd say then by that time, so be coming near Christmas, we'll be starting to heat the cover crop. So, and then the cover crop, that'll last them a good while. But anyways, we'll take back out and we'll get this fence on and join up some stuff and come back out to test the power. So now, power on. Click, click, and she's on. So now we tip back out to the field and we test to see what power we have. So now everyone, here we are at our heavily covered bit of very low wire, but as you can see there, you should be able to see we're getting 3000, so we're getting the exact same as below, so that's not too bad. It could be at 3000 because there is quite a bit of stuff on the line. The cattle will, when they graze a lot of the good grass, they'll start heating into the back sward, and they should clear some of that off, so that's not too bad. We'll check the temporary fence here. Yeah, You can see there 3,000. So that's good. Look at 3,000. So now everyone, we're just finished. Cattle on the grass. Bro gave me a good help today. Thanks bro for giving the hand. I hope you enjoyed this video. Beanies back in stock. I should have them up on eBay. If you head down in the description down below, caps, beanies, all of that is there. Everything else you need and want to know is there, as at the start of the video. Anyone that's looking to get some free advertisement. So now everyone, my GoPro battery has died, so we're going to finish this on the phone, iPhone 6s, so probably not the best quality or anything, but anyways, as I was saying, if any company is watching and you want some free walking advertisement, hit me in the emails, in my email down, business email down below, and we can talk about sending me a pair of overalls. I could do another pair, so just putting it out there. So, and I said beanies already, didn't I? Yeah. So anyways, the dairy beef in our WhatsApp group, so if you're interested in that, same again, the email, business email is below. You can drop me an email, just a little bit what county you're in and what you do, just to sort the boys from the men, so not everyone, just to, you know, sort the boys from the men to join the group. And anyways, I think that is really it. There's nothing else to say, so big thanks to bro. He must be absolutely freezing in a shirt and a jacket. I'm a bit cold myself, but look, that's it. It didn't rain, so that's the main thing. But anyways, we're going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If any comments, anything like that, as always, hit me down in the comments down below. That is it from me, that's it from us. Good luck.